Hello, Granville 5th grade families. My name is Jared Smith, and I'm one of the band directors at Granville High School. You will also get information from Mr. Crum, Andrew Crum, as we continue to move forward, as he's actually the more direct teacher for 6th grade band. However, this video and an email that will come along with it is designed to help answer some of the questions about this year's beginning band. Obviously, the process is thrown significantly off by this whole quarantine situation we are in right now. We look forward to every year bringing up the jazz band and the marching band and a bunch of different high school kids to introduce the idea of joining band and all the different instruments that kids can choose from. But obviously that's not happening. So what they are getting this week is Mrs. Hartman has rolled out within her music class a quote unquote assignment that is taking care of exactly that. It's the introduction of what it is we're trying to accomplish. So they will get a series of 3 links, and I've added them to this email as well for your interest. The first one is basically a YouTube playlist where we talk to them a little bit, similarly to how I'm talking to you right now. We introduce the concept of band. They get to hear a few fun testimonials from high school kids about what they have gotten from band, and then they will be introduced to each of the different instruments they can choose from as they begin band. The second link is to a survey / sign-up form that doubles as actually signing them up for band that they will start in 6th grade. This is what will generate a list that we will turn over for scheduling purposes. Know that we understand that a lot of things could potentially change. They might initially not have an interest and later on have an interest. Or they might fill out this form saying that they really want to play trumpet or saxophone, and then later on that may change. This is a weird year since we don't get to do the actual instrument fittings that you've heard about in previous communications. And lastly is the link that I really want to encourage you to try to get them to watch. It's our favorite stuff, but we didn't want to require every student to watch it as part of the assignment. And those are links to videos that show them a little bit more about things like marching band and jazz band and steel band, the stuff that can really be a lot of fun once you've been in the band for a year or 2 or 3. I also want to take a chance to address a few questions I have been getting. And I attempted to do that in the email, and I'll try to do it in this video as well. One question is, how do they go about getting their instruments and such? Right now, we are not concerned with that portion. We're concerned with figuring out who wants to be in band and get that scheduling piece taken care of. This survey form also helps us collect more and more accurate parent email addresses, so we can communicate more as time goes. We will probably set up some sort of Zoom meeting for the parents to get more information. Part of it is we don't have all the answers yet. We do work pretty closely with CA House Music for instrument rentals, but we also know a lot of parents find their own and purchase them outright or may already have an instrument at home. So we will continue to communicate as it goes when it comes to getting the actual instruments. The other question we get all the time is, can they still be in band and orchestra or band and choir? And the answer is absolutely yes. In fact, all the way through high school, Granville students could choose to be a part of 2 of the ensembles. It just becomes a lot more difficult as the years go on to be in all 3. But I don't understand all the details of how it works, but I do know that a student in 6th grade can even be in band, choir, and orchestra all in the same year. So the biggest thing is if they have an interest in band, give it a shot, and they don't have to do that and give up anything else in order to do it. I answered the parent meeting question just a little bit, but if we don't manage to pull together a Zoom meeting soon, we'll at least be communicating what we know when we know it. How do you sign up? Like I said, that survey, it also serves as a sign-up form that we will use to communicate for scheduling purposes. But again, just shoot us an email if something changes about that decision, and we will do our best to help roll out those changes and decisions. Similarly to what if the student changes their mind? What if they turn in the form and 2 days later decide, maybe I didn't really like the trumpet as much as I thought and I'd really love to play the clarinet. Whatever the case may be, just communicate with us. Please try to remember, this is all uncharted territory for everybody, us included. We've never had to do band recruitment this way, and frankly, we never hope that we have to do it again. But work with us, and we will do our best with you to make this an enjoyable experience, and we are very excited to kick off yet another class of Granville bands, and we will navigate this interesting future together. Stay well, and please reach out if you need anything. Talk to you later.